6 Warning Signs of Nutritional Deficiencies in Young Children. Nutrition is the cornerstone of a child's growth, powering everything from their physical development to their brain function and immune system. In the early years, a balanced diet is critical to ensure kids thrive, but deficiencies in essential nutrients can quietly undermine their health, sometimes with lasting consequences. Some children grow strong, hit developmental milestones on time, and rarely get sick, while others show subtle signs of struggle, like frequent illnesses or slow growth, that parents might not immediately connect to diet. The difference often lies in whether a child's body is getting the nutrients it needs, and whether caregivers are spotting the warning signs of deficiencies early. In this article, we're exploring 6 warning signs that your young child may be lacking essential nutrients, supported by global health data from organizations like the World Health Organization and the American Academy of Pediatrics. These signs aren't random symptoms or passing phases. They're rooted in research, reflecting patterns pediatricians and nutritionists see in children with nutritional gaps. By the end, you'll know exactly what to look for in your child's growth, appearance, and behavior, and how to take action to ensure they're getting the nutrients they need. Stay with us until the end, because you might be overlooking small clues that could have a big impact on your child's future health. Recognizing these signs will give you a clear path to support your child's growth and well-being. Let's dive in. Sign 1. Slow growth rate. The first warning sign of a nutritional deficiency in young children is a slow growth rate, where your child falls below expected growth percentiles for their age, as outlined by the World Health Organization. Growth charts track height, weight, and head circumference, and consistently low measurements may indicate insufficient calories, protein, or micronutrients like zinc or iron. A 2020 WHO report notes that inadequate nutrition is a leading cause of stunted growth, affecting 22% of children under 5 globally. Consider 2 children, Liam and Emma, both 3 years old. Liam's height and weight are in the 50th percentile, and he's steadily growing, eating a varied diet with fruits, vegetables, and protein. Emma, however, is in the 5th percentile for height and weight, growing more slowly than expected. Her diet is limited, mostly consisting of processed snacks and milk. Liam's balanced nutrition supports his growth, but Emma's slow growth rate could signal a deficiency, possibly due to insufficient calories or nutrients like protein, which are critical for building tissues. A slow growth rate doesn't just affect a child's size, it can lead to developmental delays, weaker bones, and reduced immunity, with effects that may persist into adulthood. If untreated, chronic undernutrition can increase risks for chronic diseases later. The good news is that you can address this. Offer nutrient-dense foods like whole grains, lean meats, and fortified cereals, and track growth with regular pediatric checkups. Try this: add a serving of vegetables or fruit to every meal for a week. Reflect on your child's growth. Are they keeping up with their peers on growth charts, or lagging behind? A slow growth rate could be your child's body signaling a need for better nutrition. Sign 2. Frequent infections. The second warning sign of a nutritional deficiency is frequent infections, such as colds, ear infections, or stomach bugs, which may point to low immunity caused by deficiencies in nutrients like vitamin A, zinc, or vitamin C. These nutrients strengthen the immune system, helping kids fight off germs. According to a 2023 UNICEF report, vitamin A deficiency alone increases infection risk by 30% in young children, contributing to millions of preventable illnesses worldwide. Imagine 2 children, Noah and Ava, both 4 years old. Noah rarely gets sick, recovering quickly from occasional colds, thanks to a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and dairy. Ava, however, catches every bug going around, with frequent colds and ear infections. Her diet lacks variety, relying heavily on bread and sugary snacks. Noah's nutrient-rich diet bolsters his immunity, but Ava's frequent infections could indicate deficiencies, such as low zinc or vitamin A, weakening her body's defenses. Frequent infections don't just disrupt daily life, they can lead to missed school, weight loss from illness, and even developmental setbacks if severe. Chronic deficiencies may also increase risks for more serious infections. The good news is that you can boost immunity through diet. Include foods like oranges, carrots, eggs, and nuts, which are high in immune-supporting nutrients, and ensure regular hand washing to reduce germ exposure. Try this: offer a vitamin C-rich fruit, like a sliced orange, as a daily snack. Reflect on your child's health. Do they stay well most of the time, or catch every illness? Frequent infections could mean their diet needs more immune-boosting nutrients. Sign 3. Pale skin or fatigue. The third warning sign of a nutritional deficiency is pale skin or fatigue, often linked to iron deficiency anemia, one of the most common nutritional issues in toddlers and young children. Iron is essential for producing hemoglobin, which carries oxygen in the blood, and low levels cause tiredness and paleness. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention in 2024 reported that iron deficiency affects up to 15% of children under 5 in the U.S., leading to low energy and developmental concerns. Picture two children, Mia and Lucas, both 2 years old. Mia is active and rosy-cheeked, running around the playground with energy, eating iron-rich foods like spinach and red meat. Lucas, however, looks pale and tires quickly, often sitting out games and napping more than usual. His diet is low in iron, with mostly cereal and juice. Mia's iron intake fuels her vitality, but Lucas's pale skin and fatigue could signal anemia, reducing oxygen flow and sapping his energy. Pale skin and fatigue aren't just minor issues. They can slow physical activity, impair learning, and increase irritability, with long-term risks like cognitive delays if untreated. Anemia also strains the heart, as it works harder to circulate oxygen. The good news is that you can address iron deficiency. Offer iron-rich foods like lean beef, beans, or fortified cereals, and pair them with vitamin C-rich foods like tomatoes to boost absorption. Consult a pediatrician for iron testing if symptoms persist. Try this. Add a small serving of lentils to dinner for an iron boost. Reflect on your child's appearance and energy. Do they look vibrant and active, or pale and tired? These signs could point to a need for more iron in their diet. Sign 4. Dry, scaly skin. The fourth warning sign of a nutritional deficiency is dry, scaly skin, which may indicate a lack of essential fatty acids, vitamin E, or vitamin A. These nutrients keep skin cells healthy and maintain the skin's protective barrier. A 2021 study in pediatrics found that deficiencies in these nutrients are linked to skin problems in up to 20% of young children, especially in diets low in healthy fats or vegetables. Consider two children, Sophie and Ethan, both 5 years old. Sophie's skin is soft and smooth, thanks to a diet with avocados, nuts, and carrots, which provide healthy fats and vitamins. Ethan, however, has dry, flaky patches on his arms and legs, despite using lotion. His diet is heavy on processed snacks and lacks nutrient-rich foods. Sophie's nutrition supports her skin health, but Ethan's dry, scaly skin could signal deficiencies, impairing his skin's ability to stay hydrated and protected. Dry, scaly skin isn't just a cosmetic issue. It can lead to itching, infections, or discomfort, and may signal broader nutritional gaps affecting other organs. If untreated, chronic deficiencies can weaken immunity or slow healing. The good news is that you can improve skin health through diet. Include fatty fish, seeds, olive oil, and orange vegetables like sweet potatoes, which are rich in skin-supporting nutrients. Try this. Add a drizzle of olive oil to roasted veggies for a dose of healthy fats. Reflect on your child's skin. Is it soft and healthy, or dry and flaky despite care? Dry skin could be a clue their diet needs more essential nutrients. If you're still with us and finding this valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. Your support encourages us to keep sharing content to empower you. Let's keep going. Sign 5. Delayed teething. The fifth warning sign of a nutritional deficiency is delayed teething or weak tooth development, which may point to shortages in calcium, vitamin D, or phosphorus. These nutrients are critical for forming strong teeth and bones, and deficiencies can slow dental milestones. According to a 2023 American Academy of Pediatrics report, inadequate vitamin D or calcium is linked to delayed teething in up to 10% of toddlers, potentially affecting oral health long-term. Imagine two children, Chloe and Ben, both 18 months old. Chloe has several teeth, strong and well-formed, supported by a diet with milk, yogurt, and vitamin D-fortified foods. Ben, however, has only one tooth, and it appears small and weak. His diet lacks dairy and includes little sun exposure for vitamin D. Chloe's nutrition supports her dental development, but Ben's delayed teething could indicate deficiencies, weakening his teeth and bones. Delayed teething doesn't just affect a child's smile. It can lead to chewing difficulties, speech delays, and increased cavity risk due to weaker enamel. Over time, poor bone health may also increase fracture risks. The good news is that you can support dental health. Offer calcium-rich foods like cheese or fortified plant milk, ensure vitamin D through supplements or safe sun exposure, and consult a pediatrician for nutrient testing. Try this. Serve a small glass of fortified milk with breakfast. Reflect on your child's teeth. Are they developing on time with strong enamel, or late and weak? Delayed teething could signal a need for more bone-building nutrients. Sign 6. Poor concentration. The sixth and final warning sign of a nutritional deficiency is poor concentration, where your child struggles to focus, seems forgetful, or has trouble learning. Nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids, B vitamins, and iron are essential for brain development and cognitive function. A 2022 study in The Lancet found that deficiencies in these nutrients can impair focus and memory in up to 25% of young children, potentially affecting school performance. Picture two children, Olivia and Max, both 6 years old. Olivia is attentive in class, remembering lessons and focusing on tasks, eating a diet with fish, eggs, and whole grains. Max, however, struggles to pay attention, often forgetting instructions, and his diet is low in nutrient-dense foods, relying on sugary cereals and snacks. Olivia's nutrition fuels her brain, but Max's poor concentration could indicate deficiencies, like low omega-3s or B vitamins, limiting his cognitive growth. Poor concentration doesn't just affect learning, it can lower confidence, increase frustration, and hinder social skills if a child feels behind. Over time, chronic deficiencies may lead to lasting cognitive challenges. The good news is that you can boost brain health through diet. Include foods like salmon, walnuts, leafy greens, and fortified breads, which support cognitive function. Try this: add a handful of blueberries, rich in brain-boosting antioxidants, to breakfast. Reflect on your child's focus. Do they concentrate well, or struggle to stay on task? Poor concentration could be a sign their diet needs more brain-supporting nutrients. If you're still reading and finding this helpful, please comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. Your feedback inspires us to keep creating content to empower you. Let's wrap up. Final thoughts. Now that you've explored these 6 warning signs, take a moment to think about your child's health. Are they growing steadily, staying energetic, and focusing well, with healthy skin, strong teeth, and rare illnesses? Or have you noticed slow growth, frequent infections, or poor concentration creeping in? The good news is that nutrition is a powerful tool, and small changes can make a big difference in filling nutrient gaps. These signs, slow growth rate, frequent infections, pale skin or fatigue, dry scaly skin, delayed teething, and poor concentration, are your child's body signaling what it needs to thrive. Don't wait for bigger health issues to act. Proper nutrition now sets your child up for a lifetime of strength, learning, and happiness. Start by offering a balanced diet with colorful fruits, vegetables, whole grains, proteins, and fortified foods. Track their growth and symptoms, and schedule a nutritional screening with a pediatrician to catch deficiencies early. Your child's body is growing fast. Give it the fuel it deserves. Take action today, and let nutrition build a foundation for a healthy, vibrant future. If you're finding this valuable, please comment number 21 below to let me know you're here.